If you want to help support our channel, head over to Patreon and become a VIP member today. I forgot about that. Boys, are you ready to feel?
Let's
You guys
announce
feel
the winner of the Classies.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So Monday on the show, as you know, we had classy training and act your age training or whatever. And everybody got classy points. We kept score throughout the whole show. And surprisingly enough, stunningly even, the winner of the classy challenge was Geoff by a lot.
Yeah, the talk got him over, I think. So
the tuxedo won it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, you can do a lot in a tux, man. You could.
Can you
I've
fuck in a
seen.
tux?
Yeah, that's what a classy blowjob is. When she's like wearing like a nice one-piece dress, got her hair up in a beehive or something, and you're in a tuxedo.
Are you describing a James Bond porn parody?
Oh, it's not a Blumpkin.
That's the opposite. That's the exact opposite.
Oh, that's like dark web porn right there.
See, I was doing my best to keep it like PG-13 or PG.
We're way past that, Jerry.
It still wasn't enough. Then again, I do that for every episode anyway, so.
But I feel like today is our first day as new classy men, and all of that behavior is far beneath us now. And so our song of the day is going to be Far Below Me Now by Izzy Stradlin. And we're going to get to that here in just a moment. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Shotcast Saturday. Shout out to Guitar Rabbi for coming on to our live show this week for episode 269. That's now available in the archives. Go check out his channel at Cut of the Jib. We also got to give him another shout out because he's our newest Patreon subscriber. So thank you, Rabbi. He's supported us a lot from the time that he's come into our lives in that random comment section that we were chatting in.
When we started taking YouTube a lot more seriously, he's definitely helping us, little super chats here and there, and just with a little advice about, trying to get around shit here on this platform. So, much respect to the Rabbi. Shabbat and Shalom, brother.
I don't even try to say those things because I don't know how it goes. But yeah, we love you, Rab. Thanks for coming on. We hope to have you again soon. Well, with that, who would have thought Geoff was the classiest motherfucker on this show? I gotta say,
tell your moms, kids.
I didn't expect Bailey not to win that challenge. I can't believe that.
It was the tux, but in fairness to Geoff, like a couple summers ago, I visited him out where he lives, and it was a good time, and he was very classy.
Okay, well there you go. Who knew?
Oh, wow, okay. You got first-hand experience here.
Geoff is definitely the classiest person on this show.
What happened? So classy. I drove Bailey to have his first adult beverage.
That's a fact, actually.
Really? What was it?
Pina colada.
No, it was pina colada. It was rum based. I knew that.
Yeah,
that's a good first. That's not a.
It's not like I stood over his back with 3 bottles of Jack, Johnny, and Jimmy and said, "Open up it."
We were doing shots. we were doing shots of tequila. We weren't doing that.
Tequila, man, is one liquor I will stay far deep away from, or your city will be on fire, and I'll be like, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, tequila makes me crazy too.
Geoff could have been because we're Guns N' Roses fans, he could have been the biggest ass and gave me Night Train alcohol.
Oh God, no, no.
I figured, if you're gonna pop off the horse, you might as well have a smooth landing.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that,
but it's not my fault that I made those. I think where it was at the bar, and we were getting double pina coladas because the machine already had the liquor mixed in. And I'm like, that's horse shit. Or another shot on top.
Nice.
And Bailey's over there like,
I'm going to tell you guys.
Come on, going tonight.
If you're over the age of 30, do not get Night Train drunk, because me and Rick got Night Train drunk one night. We were at the liquor store and we saw they had Night Train, so we bought 2 bottles, one for each of us, and we both drank that whole bottle. And I'm going to tell you, the next day we were fucking miserable. That house was a mess, and then we had to clean all that shit up before his wife came home and found out that we got drunk that night. So
just that thinking about it makes my fucking hair on my head hurt.
Oh, Jesus.
I've never even seen a bottle of Night Train. I know it exists.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I kept a bottle in my collection for a long time, in my GNR collection, and I think I was afraid it was going to break and get on my magazines or something one day, so I think I got rid of it. But alas, that is what it is. Anyway, our song of the day, Izzy Stradlin, Far Below Me Now. And that's what Night Train buzzes are to me today. Far below me at this point in my life, because God knows I don't think I'd survive. That was a rough drunk. Even the buzz was rough. But anyway, let's get into our song.
As I sit inside this chair, looking out the window here, I can see that it's all far below me now.
Wow, this has got a fun little beat to it. I don't know if I want to do our usual Izzy Stradlin bit with this.
I mean, it'd be perfect for it.
It's more of a, I got friends in low places.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely
his own birth.
Little country.
Yeah, that was me terribly doing a country voice, but
well, I've got pulled up the Facts of Life intro, and I don't know if this is really going to fit it or not. So I guess let's hit play and find out.
Do it.
It kind of does.
A little bit.
Hey, of course we can.
Wasn't she like supposed to be a hippie chick?
She was the most prude of the bunch.
Okay, yeah, she's prude.
Gills went on to do some things.
I don't think she did.
Nope. Mindy, she has very short like hair now.
Huh. I don't know.
You had like the tomboy thing going on.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Did that fit the Facts of Life opening?
Florida, not so much.
Kinda, not as much. Is it Mackenzie?
I mean, it could fit. It could fit, but is it a good fit?
Yeah.
Like the other ones
in the middle.
Not as much.
I'm going to say no. I didn't like that one as much, but I am willing to give it another try. And this time, we've done a lot of these with American shows, so we wanted to do something for Caputo here. All right, so let's do this next one real quick. It's Degrassi.
This is original more fitting.
I can see that it's so far below me now.
I think this does fit a little better.
This is way more fitting.
I'm going to have to lean towards Degrassi also.
Cool. Here's really helping those.
So yeah, I think we can unanimously say that Degrassi Junior High wins the Izzy Stradlin sync up.
Not the best one we've had before, but I will agree that it's better than Degrassi.
Yeah, maybe this one just doesn't do it. They can't all be winners, you know?
Yeah,
But they
sorry,
can all
Jeff.
kind of fall into that category.
But you can still see where the joke is. You can still see the joke in the whole thing. So I don't know. Somebody out there would disagree with us. A human out there watching somewhere believes this is the best one ever. We'll see you in the comment section.
Yeah.
Actually, we're about halfway through the song now. Chris, read
Yeah.
us some lyrics and let's find out what this song is about. Let's get into the story of the song.
All right. As I sit inside this chair, looking out the window here, I can see that it's all far below me now.
Oh, shit.
So
I thought he said
far.
jail.
No. Are below me now, just a short elevator down. And I really do not care, looking out the window here, 'cause I see that it's so far below me now. And I see you looking there, taking in the big view here. 45 floors are so far below us now.
He's got his eye on you, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I got my eye on you. I see you. No, he's just on his front porch watching the neighbors. I told them kids to stay out of my yard. I'm watching you, boy. I'm thinking of, when I'm doing this voice, for some reason, I'm thinking of Clint Eastwood, like old Clint Eastwood, sitting in a rocking chair.
What was that, Gran Torino?
Yeah, pissed off that the kids are playing.
Fuck off his lawn.
It was a good movie.
Oh, is that really happened? Like, there's a Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, Gran Torino, dude. Go watch Gran Torino.
Yeah, he comes up with shotgun. He's like, "The fuck off my lawn."
I have that movie, but I've never seen it.
You should watch it, man. It's good.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's Clint Eastwood. How bad could it be?
Yeah, you can't fail with Clint.
Yeah. No, 100%.
It's like Waylon Jennings meets Steely Dan.
I can see that. Hang on. It makes me want to get this whole thing out. Hang on. This right here. Makes me want to play along. All right, that's enough of that. Anyway, what are you guys thinking? It's pretty good, right?
Something like Waylon and Steely Dan having a baby, and here's Izzy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not hating this.
Yeah, you guys were talking about in jail. It kind of sounds like a song you'd write in jail.
It does, doesn't it?
I got arrested in Arizona for pissing in a trash can on a plane.
That wasn't me, Jeff.
But that's far below me now. He's been rehabilitated. But we also want to tell you guys before we move on, if you do decide to head over to patreon.com/gunsandradio and join our Patreon, you can check out right now, Mason Frost and I, we watched the movie Rock of Ages. Plenty of good songs to be heard in this movie. And as you can tell from the cover art, we had quite a good time recording
this. Is that cover art of the guy from Always Sunny, or is that Tom Cruise?
That's Tom Cruise.
That's Tom Cruise.
Oh my God! It looks like the guy from Always Sunny.
No,
it does.
Tom
you know,
I'm telling you, it looks like him, but Tom Cruise is a joke. He's a joke.
Well, he was. I'm going to tell you, spoiler alert, he's really good in this movie. I quite enjoyed it. So be sure to head over to scan the QR code next to your boy, Jeff.
Raise your hand if you saw Top Gun 2.
I did not. Not yet. I plan on it, but
Anybody
I haven't.
Anybody else?
Not yet.
I've heard good things. Discussion with you that you've already seen it.
Yes, I've seen it. I saw it in the theaters. It was good.
No. You saw it 10 years before that, at least. Let me tell you about a story about a guy who watches another guy that he's responsible for in regards to his training from afar and is able to say when and where he can do whatever his stuff is. And then finally he's forced to train this guy to fly a plane and shoot a rocket into a really tiny hole. Have you ever seen that movie before?
Okay, I see. I see. You're talking about Star Wars, obviously.
Yes.
So you're saying that Top Gun 2 is just Star Wars?
A blatant ripoff of Star Wars.
Well, there you go.
He kind of has a point though. Like it's not in space though. That's the biggest difference.
That's the only difference, but it still has to do with
And
flying
Tom Cruise
around
doing his own
with
stunts.
2 rockets into a hole the size of a Coke bottle open. Like, I've seen it before, man.
I have a.
I think it's just you don't like Tom Cruise. That's it.
Well, it's like 40%, but the other 60% is literally verbatim the story.
You don't like Tom Cruise? I like Tom Cruise.
Not my favorite actor, no.
I like his movies. The person, okay, that's a little,
Yeah, he's fucking weird.
Give
in
me
real
some
life.
Pretty sure he does his own
Niro,
stunts, so.
give me some Brando, give me some Sean Connery in his place,
I think Rock of Ages is the only Tom Cruise movie I've ever seen where I don't feel like I'm watching the adventures of Tom Cruise.
I like
Tropic Thunder?
Valkyrie when they got shot and killed at the end by a firing squad. That was a good one.
What about Tropic? What about Tropic
Tom-
Thunder, man?
Tom Cruise
Yeah,
is in
that cameo.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, that's just a cameo. That don't count.
That was hilarious. Like people didn't even know it until like after the
Tropic
movie
Thunder
came
was a
out.
great movie, though.
Oh,
You make it
yeah,
great.
you're right. No, that's not just a cameo. He's the bad guy.
No,
No,
he's
he's
good.
like- he's a crazy motherfucker in the fat suit.
He's the producer. He's like,
That's right. You're right. That is Tom Cruise. Wow, I forgot about that. No, that's
do
gotta
that
be
Joe
one of
Rogan
the-
podcast with Iron Man. He's like, could you make that movie today? He's like, well, you could, but
Yeah. Perfect time to do that shit.
It was one of the last opportunity. One that
Or-
who would have known? Be the last year we
My
could have comedy.
Simple Simon. Oh my gosh,
I'm sorry. Like I'm
that movie was
all
fucking
for.
great.
I'm all for like not offending people and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. And some things don't need to be encroached upon. But with comedy, nothing should be off limits, man. We should all be able to laugh at ourselves.
I think the only people that are not that can get away with everything now is South Park because they've touched everything and they still haven't been canceled.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can't.
Maybe Rick and
That's right.
Morty. I don't know.
yeah. Fair enough. So you can have some of it, but I mean, like there are comedians that just do fucking woke humor, and I'm sorry, but they're just not funny to me, man. Like I'm sorry. I've watched them, but I just can't. It's like, man, I'd rather just not watch
Half of
stand-up.
comedy is pointing out differences.
Yeah, if this is what comedy has become and is what it's gonna have to be, then I'm not interested in it anymore. I guess it's dead to me. But I don't think that's the case. I think we're better than that, but I guess that remains to be seen. Yeah, no, how do you feel about it? Let's get back to the song.
Yes.
Oh, far below me.
Just stay short and then fade it down. And as quickly as it goes up, it just comes back down. I can see that it's so far below me now. It's so far below me now.
Oh yeah, this is I'm digging this.
Starting to turn into a church hymn with all the repetitive chords.
Reach on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff, give us a sermon. I said glory. Far below me. Izzy Stradlin. All right. Well,
Oh yeah.
let's see. Let's go to Chris first this week.
All right. This is a pretty good Izzy song, man. This is good. Like it's a good jam, you're just vibing to it. This was good. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. Very simple. I don't know. I feel like once you get used to Izzy's like style of like songwriting and his, technique and his sort of him laying out a song from like start to finish, he kind of gets like a little similar, but like they're good. They're good songs to just be laid back and just listen to, enjoy on a car ride, wherever the fuck you're going out doing stuff. Yeah, it's 3.5 out of 5. I like this one.
All right, Bailey, you want to go next?
Sure. I mean, this song's got that, that you're in jail and you're trying to kill the time, and you got an acoustic guitar. So, but overall, I think this was not a bad song. I'd say 3 out of 5.
Yeah. Geoff, what do you think?
2. 2 out of 5. It's a little repetitive, and it sounds like Waylon Jennings and Steely Dan just kind of regurgitated something together. And they're repetitive to the chorus at the end. It's just like shut up and rock. I love Izzy, backbone of the band, writing a lot of the songs, but this one just isn't a gem for me. I think I'm just giving it a 2. 1 because it's Izzy, and 2 because he wrote it.
All right. Well, there you go. And I don't know. I really liked it, man. I was digging this song, to be honest with you. It's a different kind of rock and roll, a different flavor of rock and roll than what we listened to on Monday with Dirty Little Thing. But it's a good flavor of rock and roll. I don't not enjoy it any less because of that. I'm going to give this I'm going to give it a 3.5 because it is more than average and everything. But I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I'll listen to it again. Will I seek it out? I don't know. But if it comes up for me in a shuffle, yeah, I'll let it play. This is pretty good. But what did you think? Let us know in the comment section below if you're watching on YouTube. Everybody else, click this QR code. Well, you can't see it if you're not watching. So I guess everybody else, head over to gunsandradio.com and get your invite to our Discord, as well as join our Patreon if you want to support the show. And
dude, you gotta join Patreon. 7 days free trial. Plus, we were talking before about movies that rock. By the time this airs to the public, I've made my debut on Movies That Rock because episode 3 will be there, and that's where by patron request we watched The Room, and that was a good one. So you're definitely gonna want to join the Patreon and check that out.
Oh, that's right. So head over to patreon.com right now because The Room is now available. I guess, you know what? Let's go ahead and debut the cover art for The Room right now because everybody watching the what do you call it? The preview, the early release of Shotcast. Well,
if you're watching on Patreon, you want to see this. This is some good album, man.
So let me throw that up there. But that's a very good point because I forgot this is airing on March the 2nd. So there you go.
March 1st, baby.
March 1st on Patreon is our cover of The Room. We decided we would all try to make that weird Tommy Wiseau face, and that is each of our attempts at it. So
Mason looks like he's constipated, man.
Well, so do I.
Mark.
I've made that face taking a shit myself before. So be sure if you're already subscribed to Patreon, then be sure to come back on Friday. For everybody else, March 1st, The Room by request, and it was Chris Phillips. That's it. He personally requested we do The Room. And you know what? If you're on our Patreon and you want us to watch a movie, let us know, man. Let us know what you want to see, and we will do it, man. We are people pleasers. We're those kind of podcasters. And also, everybody else, come back tomorrow for Guns and Radio when we're going to be listening to Out to Get Me from Appetite for Destruction. We're finally getting another Appetite song. We can sink our teeth.
Is that a good album? Is that a good album?
Appetite?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I quite enjoy it. I think you should probably, if you're a Guns N' Roses fan, if you're listening to this show and you've never listened to Appetite for Destruction, then what the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, the big debut albums of all time.
I know. So far, the
highest grossing debut album of all time, or no, of the '80s, Boston.
Yeah. Oh, debut album, yeah.
I didn't say so far.
Like 30 million.
Of all of the Appetite songs, the only one that has gotten less than a 4, or on average a 9. Okay, Anything Goes got a 8.5, and that's the second highest, or that's the second lowest on Appetite so far. The lowest one has been You're Crazy, and it got a 6 out of 10 from Chris and I. Everything else
is better.
Yeah, perfect scores. We gave that one less because I gave that one a 2.5 and Chris gave that one a 3 also.
I like the acoustic one. It's a nice little change of vibe. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I'm all electric on that.
But no, another good version of that song is the live era version.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I do like the live version.
Kind of combination of both.
Yeah, fair. I also like the live. One of my favorite versions of Mr. Brownstone. I know everybody hates Miles Kennedy, but live, I love the Stoke Mr. Brownstone. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And there's a few I liked off of Stoke. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day, because right now it is time for us to get the fuck out of here and go the fuck home, because we're going to see you guys tomorrow unless you're on Patreon. And then you know what? Be watching all week, because we're going to be dropping shit left and right. You never know what's coming.
Oh, yeah. March 1st, new movies that rock. Hit the Patreon, get your 7-day free trial, and stay for as long as you like, you know. But until then, guys, we're going to see you in the next one, episode 70. You're out to get me. See you then.